Good morning. This devotion on the topic of truth is taken from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 25. And this devotion is for September 26th. Paul says, "Therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to his neighbor, for we are all members of one body." We should speak truthfully to our neighbors. We should put off falsehood. On this devotion, or in this devotion, I want to stress that we're talking about how people within the church should react. This is not about how we should be going out into the world, but this is how we should be dealing with the differences that are between us. Paul is telling us that as believers, we're called to be of one body. It's not a suggestion. It's a command. And the fact that we are a divided bodies of churches floating all over the country and the world certainly speaks detrimental to the whole process of our evangelism, our ability to say to the world, we are singular in our belief in Jesus Christ. You know, one of the things I think Paul would say to the 21st century Christian, if you guys are going to be able to pick up the mantle and do the work that you're called to do in the world that you're living in, you cannot do it as a bunch of separate islands. You're going to have to find places where you can unite and become one, because you believe you are one in those principles. You believe in those principles. And so don't let your denominational differences or your philosophical differences divide you, but find those common ways in which you can join together with the body of Christ in your community or in your state or in your nation or in your world to do good. And it says, put off falsehood. Put off those things that arrogantly get us thinking too much about ourselves. And remember that Christ is the head. We're just simply members of the body. He is the head of the entire body. Well, I pray that this devotion is a blessing to you, and have a firmly rooted day.